What's up, Goated ones? It's a Goated.vc here with another teardown. Tearing you down to build you up. Emergency edition. ChatGPT. Today was a freaking day. So I started off the day getting my morning rejection from Y Combinator. I applied this morning, or I applied, like a month ago. And I am now 0 for 12 in getting into Y Combinator. I want to set the world record. Guinness, if you're watching, I would love to be the world record holder of Y Combinator rejections. And it doesn't really matter, I kind of knew I wasn't gonna get selected or whatever. But damn, I was like, man, I'm having such a bad day. Nothing was going right for me. I started off with a Y Combinator rejection, and then this happens. What? Sam Altman is like the president of Silicon Valley. Like, how is this? How is it possible that he's on a board that could fire him? I mean, I'm shocked at that. And then I see this. Greg Brockman, who is a co-founder, also quit. And now I got a lot of love for Greg Brockman in particular. Greg used to work at Stripe. And Stripe was one of the first companies to use startup threads for something other than just buying a bunch of bulk t-shirts for the office. And so I was looking back on my email, and there's this thank you email that I sent him. So I want to say thanks to all of you. It's Patrick Collison and Orla McHenry and Greg Brockman. I want to say thanks to all of you for your help in building startup threads. You may not know, but the first Stripe CTF contest where we did the t-shirt fulfillment was the first light bulb moment that started me down the merchandise fulfillment path that I am on now. It is too early to tell if it will be successful. Man. Oh, that was... But things have been going well recently, and I appreciate all of your advice and product that helped me get there. I don't know what I mean by "and product." And then, as a small token of thanks, I want to shoot you each a shirt. Man, that's a nice email, Frank. Damn. And then I was also trying to meet up with them. I can't remember if I met up with them or not. But yeah, that was Greg Brockman, man. Shout out to him. I'm sure they'll both land on their feet, and Microsoft must be, they lost 2 good ones, man. Actually, they lost a bunch of people. Anyway, back to our regularly scheduled programming. So ChatGPT, it's hard to review it because, one, it's massively successful. So saying that there's anything wrong with it might seem silly. It might seem nitpicking, but the reality is this is part of this concept I've been trying to say to people, but people aren't really listening to me. It's not about the technology. And I say that generally because technology like ChatGPT is so advanced that people don't know how to use it. Even people who are smart and tech focused, they don't know how to handle this or leverage it. And it's a UX problem at this point. Because it's not about whether or not you can get the right answer. It's about how do you formulate something so people know that they can ask it for certain things. I think UX is going to be more important. Human-computer interaction, which Carnegie Mellon is a pioneer of, is going to be more important for the next 5 years because you already have the technology moving at such a rapid pace. But ChatGPT, let's do a normal review of it. Let's review the hero, right? ChatGPT in the top left corner. Improve my post for hiring a store associate. Okay. Recommend a dish to impress a date who's a picky eater. Recommend a dish to bring to a potluck. Write a text asking a friend to be my +1 at... Okay. Write a text that goes with a kitten... Okay. I guess it doesn't want me to read this. So the length of time they wait on these things should be balanced with the length of the text. That should be a very easy thing because sometimes I can't freaking read this. Help me debug why the linked list appears empty after I've reversed it. Okay. Python script. So this is for developers. Summarize this article as a table of pros and cons. Oh, interesting. I never thought of using it that way. So that's kind of the problem with ChatGPT. It's like you don't always know how you can use it. I think there's a lot of people, even though they're very successful now, this is like a 20, $30 billion revenue company in my head. In terms of the amount of people who could and should be using ChatGPT, they are not even scratching the surface of the people that need to be experiencing their product. So one is, who are you actually targeting with this page? Is this for developers? If I was running ChatGPT, I would be focusing on developers and just building the best developer ecosystem. Getting developer trust is very difficult, right? They've been screwed over. I remember a redacted company brought a bunch of people, bunch of developers like myself in to hack for a weekend. It was like a paid hackathon, paid private hackathon. We worked on this company's API, and then about 6 months later, they killed the API. So it's hard to get trust with engineers. And what happened today doesn't give them trust. So I think showing that you're focused on that on the homepage and in all your communications should be the main thing, because if you get developers to trust you and utilize you in their technology, you're locked in for a long time. But it seems like this page is more for just like anybody to just like sign up. Draft an email to request a quote from local plumbers. Okay. I'm just going to keep watching until I see something I would actually use, and then I'm going to go try it. I think that's the thing, right? So basically this is the experience, and brainstorm names for my fantasy football team. As a hero, I would give this a 7.2 maybe. It does give you an idea of what you can do, but it doesn't actually show you the output. I guess they might be worried about people kind of abusing a pre-sign up API request, essentially. But as we've seen in other sites, that is the thing that might be the reason why somebody signs up versus not signing up. So give me ideas for what to do with my kids' art. Help me debug? No. Help me debug? No. Summarize this article as a table of pros and cons. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. I'm going to sign up with the old email. Goated Ones. Check out goated.vc for some nice merch. 11/11/1911. That is my birthday. I lied. Ask away. ChatGPT can answer questions, help you learn, write code, brainstorm together, and much more. What's much more? Check your facts. Don't share sensitive info. So let's go back to this. It was like summarize. So summarize this article as a table of pros and cons. Give me a tweetable piece of text with emojis as bullet points that I can share that shows solidarity with fellow fired execs from Microsoft. Sam Altman, just like me, man. Just like me. Tweetable solidarity. Solidarity with fired Microsoft execs. Oh, man. That was. Oh, man. If you know, you know, man. I love Microsoft. I love Microsoft. I really do. It's a great company. Leadership changes can bring innovation, but the lack of transparency and some disruption raises concerns. Let's navigate uncertainties together. Okay. Pros: leadership change. New leadership may bring fresh perspectives. Potential innovation. Change could lead to new and innovative directions. Adaptability. The organization may become more adaptable to market shifts. Cons: the reason for Sam Altman's ousting are unclear. That's the first point that is like not a generic, like conventional wisdom. Disruption and uncertainty. Sudden leadership changes may disrupt company stability. Loss of experience. No shit. Loss of experience. Sam Altman's threat means a loss of his experience and industry connections. Very true. This is the thing I don't really love about ChatGPT. The outputs sometimes are just so corny and generic, and they just lack that. Sometimes it just lacks soul. Most of the time it lacks soul. I tend to use ChatGPT for like ideation, so it's good for saying something like this: write another 30 of these with a more casual tone. Do some with hip hop lyrics from 50 Cent. New vibes at the helm could spark the next big thing. Why the sudden switch? No way. No. Man, go ahead. Switch the style up, and if they hate, then let them hate. Watch the money pile up. Oh, ChatGPT, you doing? Many men. Many men. Oh man, Altman's departure feels like a hip hop tragedy. I gotta share that to LinkedIn, man. Damn, I'm crying right now. Oh crap! I literally tweeted that one. Okay, all right. ChatGPT be knowing. Oh man, but losing Altman feels like losing our lyrical genius, man. Damn. Oh snap. Oh shit. I'm dying right now. Let's try that again, because that actually wasn't what I wanted. I wanted write another 30 tweets with pros and cons using sorry for coughing into the mic. Using emojis. No, all of them. Use hip hop lyrics from 50 Cent. All right. No, this is not what I want. I want a tweet that has a framing, includes the link to the article. Come on, man. Do this again, but include an intro before and the link to the article after. Yo, fam. This is what I'm talking about. This like corny. It's like, who comes up with this? We're diving deep into the corporate rap game. This is just like, oh my god. Do it again, but not so corny. Can you include mention of being fired from a Microsoft-led company. Include a vague mention. Knowing how it feels. Oh man, Sam Altman's gonna be just fine, man. I ain't worried about Sam Altman. What up, squad? We're diving into corporate trenches. Let's do a curveball at Sam Altman. Let's dissect the real talk, pros and cons, 50 Cent style. This is so corny. God. Ugh. This future is safe. Like, ChatGPT does not get how to not be corny. There's no soul because, like, a lot of the people who this is trained off of have no soul. So, do 10 more. Don't. How do I tell it not to quote 50 Cent somewhere? Use a more casual, proper English. Which response do you prefer? This is something I haven't seen before. I guess this is like some machine learning stuff to see what is actually helping or not. This is ChatGPT 3.5 actually. Interesting. Oh, maybe I should switch over. Alright, this is what I'm gonna do. I didn't realize, my bad. I didn't realize I was on 3.5 because I guess they put you on the worst a worse platform. Okay, let's try this again. I'm already upgraded on another account, so let's try it. Log in. So if we're judging first time user experience, that onboarding, I would give it also like a low 7. That's a 7.1. They gave you some kind of like little ideas, but any platform that throws you into a chat interface and says like go be creative, it's just not the right format. I don't think people have the creativity to know exactly what they want to do. They want to just have some good experiences first. And when I think about onboarding, it's about having some magical experience. So you could push people to do something even if that's not what they want to do long term. Just to give an example so they can experience it, feel it, and then move on. And then say, okay, I'm confident that ChatGPT is something I want to learn more about and try. Because I know people who've thought about it. They're like, yeah, it's like, I don't really know how to use it. Even myself, I was like, I can see how useful it is, but until I've like come up with a great use case, it's not really something I use. Like you can see on the left side, you know, brand slogans, logos, brand name ideas, because Inca is basically a brand studio, so that's basically what I use it for. So let's try the same thing. Let's just add quote 50 Cent. Doing research with Bing. Man, what a Friday afternoon massacre, man. Damn, what a day. So ChatGPT is working. I like that it shows you the sites it's checking out, where it's getting its information from, because I think that's the opaque part. Give me a tweetable piece of text. Navigating the AI world. Sam Altman, a visionary leader, exits OpenAI. Change brings new opportunities and challenges. Corny, nothing statement. Committed to ethical AI, we stand together with fellow execs. Get Rich or Die Trying, 50 Cent. The name of the album? What? This tweet acknowledges a change in leadership of OpenAI, showing support and solidarity with other executives who might be experiencing similar transitions. No, it doesn't, actually. You want actual 50 Cent lyrics. Yeah, do some research. Search 50 Cent lyrics. Yeah, try that out. Yeah, in terms of the product, if we're looking at it from a consumer perspective, I'm not hitting the magic moment right now, right? But let me just read through this. Board decision for OpenAI's future. The board's decision reflects a deliberate review process aiming to align with OpenAI's mission to benefit humanity. That's sudden and unexpected. Blah 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 blah. The change may resolve issues related to Altman's communication with the board, potentially improving governance and decision making. What I wanted was a pros and cons tweet. Maybe I didn't say. So this is interesting. So before ChatGPT 3, I got specific lyrics from 50 Cent that relate to this. But now it's telling me couldn't find specific lyrics. Okay. Write 10 full tweets that talk about the pros and cons. No, not about the pros and cons. That give an opinionated perspective supporting Sam Altman and Greg Brockman. Because I'm joking around, but it actually really sucks to get fired from something you built. And they built something pretty amazing from nothing. So they have my utmost respect. Right? 10 full tweets to give up. Opinion products supporting Sam Altman. Use 50 Cent lyrics to support the case. Link to the article. Be nice. Sorry, somebody is at my door, I think. Hold on, y'all. All right, we back. What we got here? No. Leadership shakeup. But let's not forget the visionaries. Altman and Brockman shaped the AI world. I'm a hustler, baby. I want you to know. What? That's Jay-Z. What the hell? Change is constant, but the impact lasts forever. Sam Altman's vision for AI is irreplaceable. Get up and get down. 9/11 is a joke in your town. This is not 50 Cent. Wow. 911, sorry, not 9/11. Greg Bot but remains president, a testament to his enduring influence. I'll take you to the candy shop. What the hell? Despite the board's decision, Altman's legacy in AI is indelible. I've been patiently waiting for a track to explode on. Like 50 Cent, Altman's impact in tech is explosive. Man, what the fuck, bro? This is ridiculous. What is this? What? Oh man, I'm sorry for cursing y'all, but this is opening out without Sam Altman. Hard to imagine. His foresight was like 50 cents. If I can't do it, homie, can't be done. Oh yeah, I'm. That's definitely going on my LinkedIn. Here's to the pioneers. Altman vision. Link. You know I'm gangsta, just like 50 Cent. Oh man, see, this is why sometimes people don't take this stuff seriously, because it's like when you to make a serious point, it's like if a tool gives you affordance of being the all-knowing tool, and that's how people position ChatGPT. It's like the smartest thing ever, and it like can do all this amazing stuff. But when it gives you stuff like this, you're just like, well, I don't know if I trust it to do these things, right? Like, I don't know if I trust it for other things. Like, it might make some it might be something I use to like write a deck for Google or something. But when you realize that it's giving you nonsense, you might be like, you might be reading it and say, oh, this looks cool. And then you present it to someone and they say like, wow, like that's not really that intelligent. Because a lot of people are like, a lot of work, especially consultants are doing, is done through ChatGPT. So we have this like convergence of ideas towards whatever OpenAI believes is worth training their model on. And I think that's the cultural advantage that I'm trying to work on with this investment syndicate, is that having an advantage culturally, being on a cultural wave, gives you the ability to shape the future in ways that these models that are really past looking aren't able to utilize. Um, but yeah, in terms of product, I still give it like a 7.5. The product can be amazing, but personally, amount of times I've used it for different things, not just like something more funny like this, but like a lot of things, I just see the lack of soul, the lack of diversity, the lack of perspectives that are different. There's a lot of these like corporate speak, say nothing statements that come out of ChatGPT that I'm like, I don't really want to be that boring and vanilla. Um, some of this, some of these tweets is like Ari Melber wrote it. Sam Altman's department for OpenAI doesn't erase his achievements. It's your time. If you apply yourself, you can make it. Isn't an end. It's a new chapter. I'm supposed to die tonight. But like 50 Cent, he's here to stay in the AI game. Brockman resilience. Remember me? Remembering Altman. Get your refund. I ain't dead. That's what I need to put on this. Altman's experience. Many men wish death upon me. Wow. So which one am I going to choose? I'm going to go tweet 5. I'm going to share that. So, overall, I think there's a long way to go. I think OpenAI needs to put more effort into this developer community. I know they just had a developer conference. I actually didn't get to watch it. But I think focusing their efforts on those folks makes the most sense to me. At least having like product marketing pages that are like focused on that. Because there's still developers that they don't have all developers in the world using OpenAI. They do not, or ChatGPT. They do not. Are there some API docs somewhere? I'm assuming. I mean, you can't even get to that from here. But anyway, I think OpenAI is it's in a treacherous spot right now. So the API from OpenAPI, this is the developer page. Get started. Create an account. Can you just like tell me something first? Do I have to sign up? So capabilities. So this is like really what I was talking about. But I think some people are gonna come in through. This is another thing. Sometimes we have like thoughts and ideas of how people are gonna enter our product, and it's not always up to us how people find us. Someone might be using, a developer could be using ChatGPT and then thinking to myself, wow, that was really cool. How do I use this code? And sometimes you can push people in different directions. But anyway, this is getting long. I think it's cool. I think there's a lot of interesting things that can be done with ChatGPT and OpenAI's services, but I think their product marketing still could use some work. You know, you could hire me if you want, because I really like doing developer tools things. But yeah, shout out to Sam Altman and Greg Brockman. Built something really incredible, and they deserve a lot of credit. And hopefully they start their own damn thing and get their get back. As always, brush your teeth, walk in the corner. Denbo out. Denbo out. Denbo out. Bye.